the Jump Cut podcast, and this is going to be airing every other week. And we're going to be talking about school life, pop culture, and then we're going to have a fun game at the end.
Okay, so to get started, we're going to be talking about school life. Basically, Kelly, I'm going to ask you, how do you balance your extracurriculars, hobbies, and work?
Well, like, with school, I'm only here till 12 since I'm a junior, so it's a little bit easier because then I can go home and do my homework and still have time to do some of my hobbies, like, I don't know. But I can still have time to relax, so I think that really helps. So if you're a junior or senior, you should try to take a little bit of time off of school so you can really like focus and do your homework and stuff and do online classes. And then like when I was doing cross country, it was a little bit harder because practice would sometimes be in the morning and I would be like exhausted the whole day at school and like barely pay attention to my classes. Or I would have like practice after school, but it would be like at 3:30, so I'd have to go home and then I'd have to come back to school. So it'd be a little bit of a hassle, so it's sometimes hard to balance it, but I just try my best, you know?
I think for me, it was definitely hard at the beginning, my freshman year, balancing, because I didn't really balance at all. I would just have volleyball 24/7. It wouldn't really focus on my schoolwork. It's very important to balance your schoolwork because after, if you have too much going on, it's just a lot going. It's just, you can't keep your mind on one thing. And I feel like having a social life outside of your sports and schoolwork is really important because you need like time away to just enjoy yourself, be with your friends, be with your family. So I think that's really important.
Yeah, so like freshman year, like you gotta like get used to high school in general and just like try to like make new friends and like go to football games and like all the school activities so you can still like do those things and have fun outside of just like focusing on school. Because I remember freshman year I was like swamped with like a lot of work, and then sophomore year was even worse because my classes were harder and I just had a lot of stuff to balance. I did track and cross country. I'm actually not doing track this year because I can't balance it with SAT and schoolwork at the same time, so I'm not doing track this year.
But those are obviously the sacrifices you have to make with your sports, hobbies, and stuff like that. Like school's very important. You could talk about pop culture.
We're going to be moving to the pop culture topic of the podcast. So we're going to talk about like some TV shows and movies. I don't know, talk about some of our favorites, talk about like maybe old ones and new ones. Okay, so first you want to start with Moana, the first one, versus the second one that just came out.
Okay.
We both saw.
Here's my opinion. Moana, the first one, is the songs, the soundtrack, all of it is very like memorable and like I can like sing along, like I know the lyrics and stuff like that. The second one, obviously it just came out, so I don't know much about it, but I really like the story, like the storyline with the second one. Like I think it's a lot more like interesting, and like the first one is kind of,
there's not as much going on as there is in the second one.
The second one is like very like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen next? You know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah, that's I don't really have a preference right now, but the second one is definitely more like interesting.
Yeah, I mean the first one is like very original.
Exactly.
Like it's just like, you know, something like it's the first like Disney princess movie that was like with like a ocean girl, I guess.
Right.
Like an ocean princess, like not like, you know, living in a castle and stuff. Like she lived on the beach,
yeah.
You know. So I like that part about it, just the whole Moana story. The second one, I just feel like a lot of the songs, like, you couldn't understand them. Like, it was hard to, like, it didn't feel like, it related to the story, but it was just, like, kind of, like, all over the place. I feel like the song that I really liked was, like, the Beyond one. Like, she did, like, a few versions of that in the second one. I thought that song was good. But, yeah, the first one has a lot of, like, memorable songs. Like, you know, like, they all, like, kind of get stuck in your head right after you watch
Have you heard that they're making, like, a live-action one?
Oh, yeah. I feel like they've been doing that for, like, a while.
I don't know. I'm,
like 3 years ago,
very excited for it. I love, like, the live-action movies.
Yeah, I love live-action movies, too. Oh, so moving on to Mufasa.
Okay.
That just came out.
The second one is by far way better than the first one. Like, the first one is just, like, very... Obviously, it's, like, the cartoon one, but, like, it just wasn't as, like, interesting. I felt like they left a couple things out, you know? But the second one, I really like the storyline. I really like... I don't want to spoil anything. I really like how they showed both sides to the story. not just automatically making Scar the villain. Like, he obviously became a villain for a reason. So, yeah, that's my thought process on it.
The live action Lion King, I feel like it came out like 5 years ago. I haven't seen that in a while, but I do remember it. Like, I remember the part where, like, you know, his dad gets in the river, like, dies, Mufasa. So, like, the second one's just based on the dad's life and how he grew to become, like, the king. And I like, I think the music's funny in the second one.
I love the
But they
music.
don't really, do they have music in the first Lion King?
Yeah, but it was just like the same music. This is a very like newer movie.
Yeah.
Like, and I like the music, the voice actors behind it. I love it.
Yeah, I like how the voices change from like when they're young and then they grow older. And then I like the inclusion of, like, everybody knew, like, what was his name? What was Scar's, like, original name? Taka. Yeah, everyone, like, knew Taka was Scar, like, the whole movie. But, like, it took forever for them to actually get to the point where he, like, got the scar.
But that's what I like about it. Like, I love, like, his story. Because, like, we all assume, like, he's a villain. Obviously, yeah, he is. But, like, there's a reason behind it.
Okay, we can talk about shows, I guess. You want to talk about Gossip Girl?
Okay. I love Gossip Girl, but it is a very long show. It's like 6 seasons. I watched it in the summer and I stopped at like mid like season 4 and I like stopped watching it for like 5 months and now I'm starting again, which is really good, but like I don't remember anything from the first 4 seasons. So it's a really good show, but it's definitely hard to like keep going throughout the whole show.
Yeah, I think I watched like the first 3 seasons maybe. I never fully got through it. Like I think I watched those probably in like freshman year probably. And I like just couldn't get through. Like it just didn't interest me. Like I don't know. Maybe it just felt like repetitive to me because I feel like a lot of the time it's just like Gossip Girl talking, like Blair and Serena fighting.
Exactly.
And like the boyfriend things. I don't know. It's felt kind of repetitive for me, so that's why I never like really got through it. But maybe I'll watch it because I need a show right now. I just finished The OC, which
I've
is
not seen that.
good.
I really want to see it. What is it on?
It's on HBO Max. So like
okay, I'm gonna start that soon. Like after Gossip Girl, so I can finish it.
I feel like
what is it about?
It's like it starts off like the pilot, like so there's this kid Ryan and he like kind of lived in like the dumps, kind of like in a sketchy area, and like his mom grew up drinking and stuff like that. So he just grew up in like a rough place, and like his lawyer comes and like adopts him and takes him into his house, and then like he lives in like Newport Beach, and like so he makes all those friends there. He becomes close with like the lawyer's son, and like we learn about like the mom, like her whole thing, and then he has like love interests and stuff. I just think that it's really different. Like I feel like it's really different from a lot of other shows, and I feel like it just has like, it doesn't feel like repetitive to me. Like I feel like there's always something new happening.
Exactly. I love shows like that.
Like it never feels like just like the same thing over and over again. Like, you know, like the shows we watched as kids, like they were always like the same thing. Like the episodes were never really that different. Like Jessie, like it was always like the same type of problem.
Yeah.
But like, I just really like that about it. And it's like really old too. It's like came on like 2000, I don't know, 3?
I did not know that.
I don't know, it's old, but like it feels new. Like it feels like it's super relevant today still.
Yeah, that's
and I like that about it. And then also like One Tree Hill. You said you wanted to watch that.
I do want to watch that.
I also love One Tree Hill.
Is it really long?
It is long. It's 9 seasons. But like
I don't think I could do 9.
Yeah, well, the first season, it's just like introducing the characters.
Yeah.
I feel like not a lot happens in the first season. But then after that, like, it really starts to develop, the characters develop, and like new problems arise and stuff like that. And I feel like towards the end, like it actually goes through their adult lives. So they start in like, I think it's junior year of high school. So it starts there and like goes through all the friendships, relationships, all the problems and stuff. There's also like, has a little bit of murder in there.
Oh my goodness.
Like a lot of, you know, like a lot of everything.
Okay, that's pretty
And
good.
also the OC is also really funny, and One Tree Hill is also funny.
Okay.
So I like that they have like a little comedy in it, because it's like not like you're watching something that's like all the time funny, like it can be sad too. But yeah, the One Tree Hill is really good. And some of the characters really make you mad though. And the OC, I feel like none of the characters really made you mad. Like, only like...
I feel like that's how Gossip Girl was. Like, some of the characters, I'd be like, oh my...
Yeah, like, just get really annoyed by them.
Exactly.
Okay, and then you want to talk about Outer Banks, too.
Okay. Outer Banks is really good right now. Like, what... Has it been 4 seasons? 3 or 4?
4.
So, I feel like it's, like, gotten... Okay, so the first 2 seasons were really good.
Yeah.
The 3rd season, I felt like was a little bit like...
I didn't even finish the 4th
dropped,
season.
I feel like. And then the 4th season is extremely good. Like, the plot, like...
Really?
The characters. I think it's really good. It gets sad at the end, but...
Yeah, I mean, I know what happens,
Yeah.
but if you guys know what happens.
Yeah. But Outer Banks is, like, a show, like, you really have to pay attention.
Yeah, that's true.
Stuff that's happened in like the 2nd season, like you have to remember that for the 4th season,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. So it's definitely, that's one thing I like hate, you know, realizing like I hate stuff like that, but like I think it's really good. And I hope the next season is even better because that show's really good. I hope it doesn't like drop off like Riverdale or something.
Yeah.
But it's pretty good.
I never finished the 4th season. It wasn't intriguing
I
to
think
me.
you
I know
really
I
need
should,
to-
but I think I'm gonna wait till the summer because then like it'll feel more. I don't know. I feel like they released it at the wrong time.
Yeah, the summer. Yeah,
yeah.
Outer Banks is definitely like a summer show.
Yeah, and I feel like I just like don't really want to watch it during the year because it just does like it gets me excited for summer, and then I just
Exactly.
think about how far away we are
I
from
know,
summer. I mean, we have one
exactly.
semester, but still. But like I love the first 2 seasons. Like I love both of those seasons. I've rewatched them countless times,
Yeah, I've
like so many
rewatched
times.
Outer Banks
I
a lot
love
as well.
rewatching that show. Like it just never gets old for me. I think
Yeah.
it got a little cringe in the 4th season, and like towards the end of
They
the
were
3rd
using,
season,
like,
they were trying
language
to use
that was like Gen Z language. I don't know.
It was
Yeah.
just a little weird, but
I don't
think
believe
the
I'm
show's
capping
really
on
good.
this.
Yeah, exactly.
like that. But yeah, I need to finish it. But I don't know. I just felt like it kind of like the 3rd season just kind of got like I don't know, like okay. And then the 4th season I just like couldn't finish it because like I feel like I didn't like how they broke it up because like I couldn't really stay engaged.
Yeah, it was very hard to stay engaged, but that's a show that like you need to be engaged with.
Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna move on to our little game of Would You Rather.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather go to Greece or Italy?
That's hard. I mean, like, I want to go to both at some point,
Yeah.
but first I'd probably choose Greece, like, in the summer, just because I feel like it's so pretty.
Italy, like the food is really good there,
Yeah, the
but like
food.
Greece, the like
Scenery.
Yeah, the scenery is insane. So like, I don't know. I feel like I go to both, like in one trip, if that makes sense. But yeah. Would you rather use a Hydro Flask or use a Stanley?
I mean, like, the one thing about Hydro Flasks is they dent super easily. Like, I remember I had, like, a few in, like, middle school and, like, early high school. Like, I used to, like, have all these colors and stuff. But, like, I would drop them, and it would, like, be a huge dent in the side. And, like, it would look so ugly.
They fall. Like,
But, like, I feel like all metal water bottles, like, the only thing, I don't like how Stanleys, like, they, like, spill.
They leak really
Like,
quickly.
I don't like that. Actually, like, my Stanley, I guess if I had to pick between a Hydro Flask and a Stanley, I'd probably pick, I guess, a Stanley.
Yeah.
Just because it's bigger.
I like the Stanleys
And I
that
like the
have that
straws.
straw top. Like the one that you pull up, that kind of is like a
I
Hydro
have one
Flask.
of those.
I
yeah.
like those, but like,
Yeah. Those are good. Those are good Stanley. Sorry, guys. Someone was over there. But, like, my Stanley, like, replacement is like an Awala, like the Awala, but it's like looks like a Stanley, but the colors are so pretty.
Okay,
like, I have
love
this orange
Awalas,
and pink
but-
one, but it has the straw top, and it's like the same type of thing, but like literally you can go like this and it won't spill.
Oh,
at
that's
all.
crazy.
So I like love that about it. But yeah, okay.
Would you rather get Kava or Chipotle?
I mean, it really depends on the mood I'm
Yeah.
in, but like if I had to choose between them, probably Chipotle. Because I feel like I've been used to Chipotle for longer, and like I like that there's like queso. Like I love queso. I love queso, and I love I love their rice, and I love their like corn salsa.
Oh my gosh.
Because it adds a little bit of sweet to the
pico.
bowl.
My favorite, I think I would choose kava. Kava is so good. Like
Yeah,
it
kava's
just
really
has
good.
so many like flavors going
That
on.
is true. Because they
Like,
let you
I'm
get
just
all those
so
sauces.
used to Chipotle after
Yeah,
a
me
while.
too.
Like I'm tired of it sometimes. Like kava is so good. Would you rather go to the dentist or the doctor?
The doctor. I hate the dentist.
I don't like the dentist either.
They literally scrape your teeth to like nothing. Like it feels like they're like scraping your teeth off.
I hate the vitamin stuff they put on it.
Yeah, and then it gives
leaves
you
like
the,
that white.
Yeah, and then it gives you like the shivers when they're
Exactly.
scraping your
It's just
teeth.
not. I hate
I'd
the
way
dentist.
rather go to the doctor because like shots are like temporary.
Exactly.
But like I feel like you're under that light, like they're scraping your teeth for like 20 minutes. It feels like that. Like it's so long.
Would you rather go to shop? Would you rather shop at Avalon or Perimeter Mall?
Probably Perimeter Mall because Avalon's really expensive. Like I feel like
Avalon
they only
is
have
so expensive. Like they don't have
stores.
any like you can't relate to like half like Chanel. Like I'm not gonna go there just to shop there like on a regular day.
Like the only like store they might have that's just like kind of reasonable is like Aerie. They have Aerie.
Yeah, Aerie.
But like Lululemon is really expensive there.
Urban
especially.
is expensive there.
Yeah, Urban.
Like I only really would go there for Aerie and Sephora. Sometimes Lulu,
Sephora
but
too.
it's expensive.
Yeah, Lulu's just like I feel like the Lulu there also stinks.
Really?
Like I went there to spend my gift card and they had nothing that was like a decent price. Like nothing good.
Yeah, I don't.
Like I feel like I swear they like up the prices there because I'll go to like the outlet is so good. The
I
Lululemon
love the outlet.
I need to
It's
go.
so good.
But I just ended up ordering something online because I literally like drove all the way out there to Avalon
had it
and parked, and I was like, they have nothing.
Like over break, they had a
On the
huge
outlet?
sale. No, at the Avalon.
At Avalon, really?
Yes, it was like I got like these pants.
I didn't go then.
I got these pants that
The dance
they're
studio?
like yeah, and they're usually like $118. I got them for like maybe like 60, 70, which is still like, you know, but like for them it's pretty good. And then I got like a wallet and a lanyard, which is really good for cheaper. So
I mean, I don't know. I just didn't go on that day. I didn't know there was a
but
sale.
it was
I totally would've
extremely
gone.
crowded. The line was so
Yeah,
long.
I'm sure.
So.
Yeah, I feel like it's always picked over. Like when they have sales, like you have to go kind of early.
Exactly.
And like I feel like it's always picked over there. And they never really have the sizes.
Okay, the next one is, would you rather wear Nike or Lululemon?
I think I'd rather wear Lulu. I like Nike, but like I feel like I have a lot of Nike pros because like my sister passed all of hers down to me because she used to do cross country too. But like I feel like they low key just like are just super like I don't know, they feel weird. Like sometimes they just feel like too tight.
Yeah.
Like even if I get like a bigger size, I just feel like they're squishing me and I don't like that.
I love Nike. Like that's like my go-to brand. I would choose that over Lululemon.
You would choose
for
Nike over
sure. I have a lot of Lulu stuff. I love it. It's cute, but it's extremely expensive. And
Yeah,
like
but Nike's good for sports.
Yes, like they have shorts, sweats, like the nicest these, for example, like they have such nice shoes, such nice like shorts, sweatshirts, like they have everything, like a variety of stuff. So
yeah, I like Lulu's colors a lot, but I don't like that they're super expensive. But I feel like Nike is kind of getting close to where Lulu's prices are at this point. Like everything is just so expensive, all athletic gear and stuff. Like I can't find anything
I feel like
for
all
like
athletic gear
under
is getting
$40
more expensive.
Like nothing's but yeah.
Would you rather go jet skiing or surfing?
I have been jet skiing before, and I did like it. It was fun. I couldn't drive it. My dad had to drive it because you have to be 18, I think, to drive a jet ski. But I like jet skiing, but I think I'd rather go surfing because I feel like you could wear like a cute like wetsuit or like bathing suit, and then you can just like I don't know. I've never been surfing though, but I feel like I would like that better.
I think I would choose jet skiing. I feel like it's a lot easier. Surfing is a lot of work. It takes time, so definitely jet skiing. It's fun and it's fast.
Yeah, that's true.
Would you rather go to the movies or stay in and watch a movie?
I like to go to the movies on occasion. I usually go on Tuesdays because they're only $7 at AMC. But the only thing is I can't watch any rated R movies.
Oh, dang it. Yeah. They're getting strict about that.
Yeah, it's really annoying. But I think I'd rather, I like to go to the movies on occasion, every few weeks, or sometimes I go on Tuesdays. But I think I'd rather stay in and watch a movie because I just feel more comfortable in my own house, you know.
I think I'd rather go to the movies. I love just being in there, like going to the movies. It's really expensive though. But,
Yeah,
like,
that is true.
I love the popcorn. I love the snacks. I just
Yeah,
like
that is
the
fun to like.
environment.
Yeah, the environment.
Like you can't get that environment like at your house. Obviously, your house is comfortable, but like you know.
Yeah.
Would you rather drink Sprite or Coke?
I think Coke. I mean Sprite. I like Sprite with like, sometimes I mix Sprite and lemonade or like make a Shirley Temple, but I don't really like it on its own. So like Coke, but I also don't really like Coke that much. But I like it better than I like Sprite alone, so I guess Coke.
I love Sprite. I've been drinking it since I was like too young. I just love Sprite. It's so good. Would you rather go to the gym or go on a run?
We're disagreeing on a lot of these.
Yeah, I guess, but no, we're disagreeing?
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you rather go to the gym or go on a run?
Well, my answer would have been go on a run, but I don't like running anymore.
I hate running.
I used to love running with cross country and track and stuff. I used to love it, but I guess once it just kind of got to be too much with school, like back to the school life thing, balancing it just got harder, so I didn't really enjoy it as much and it felt like a chore.
Yeah.
So I guess now I'd rather go to the gym. I just got a gym membership like at the beginning of the year, and I love going to the gym. Like it just feels so nice to like be by myself, have my headphones in and like, you know, lift. I don't know. I just like it.
I do not like running at all. Like I hate agility and stuff like that. Obviously, I play a sport that's mostly just like standing and jumping.
Yeah.
So I don't really have to run a lot, but it's just too much. I love like going to the gym. Like I'd rather that. Like I have my trainer that like I can work on stuff like that instead of just running all the time. It's just I feel like it does not make me any better.
Yeah.
But that's because I don't play a running sport. So
Yeah.
I don't know. All right, we're done.
Okay. Thank you for watching and listening to the Jump Cut podcast. I'm Kelby.
I'm Maddie.
I hope you guys enjoyed, and we are going to be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and YouTube. Thanks for watching.